Presidential candidates in next year's elections have pitched their economic platforms during the 41st Philippine Business Conference at the Marriott Grand Ballroom in Pasay City. Among those who spoke about economic plans and programs was former DILG Secretary Mar Roxas. Freddie Abando reports.
5 years of the Aquino administration has been the best of times for the Philippines. Because of this, Liberal Party standard-bearer, former local government secretary Mar Roxas stressed the Philippines' rise as one of the best-performing economies in Asia should continue. Roxas cited the country's gains based on the president's straight path of governance.
If you take a look at the last 5 years, there is soundness in our position that the principal premise of the campaign of the Amatuid is idolo. Let's continue. Why is that? Well, for the first time in generations, a current government has been able to put in place structural reforms, has been able to show investments in our people and in our infrastructure, and has been able to show the road ahead very clearly, not just the destination, but the means of how to get there.
Roxas listed a number of key programs implemented by the Aquino government. The increasing budget for education to solve the backlog of classrooms, teachers, textbooks, and the full implementation of the K-12 education program in 2018.
We have invested in our two most important resources. First, our people. Huge investments in the facilities. 180,000 classrooms by the end of President Pinoy's term, closing once and for all the classroom-to-student gap, meaning that we are putting meat in the statement when we say education is the key to a better future. And by the way, for each one of those classrooms, there's a teacher, there's a full set of 45 desks and chairs, and books and workbooks and other teaching.
More funding has been spent for social protection to include the conditional cash transfer program and PhilHealth coverage for the marginalized sectors. Government spending has been increasing for infrastructure development since 2011. For 2015, the budget will hit 5% of the country's domestic product.
This year, our budget for capital outlay is 570 billion pesos. 3 times the original amount, now roughly about 4% of GDP. Next year, once Congress passes the budget, the capital outlay of our government and of our country is going to amount to in excess of 800 billion pesos, approximating 5% of GDP. This is a progression of investments in infrastructure in our country that has never happened in generations.
Roxas said the growing consensus of the people is to continue and build on the gains of President Aquino's straight path of governance beyond his term, which ends in June of 2016. Roxas stressed the Philippines is now in a position to reclaim its lost glory as one of the best economies in the 60s, second to Japan, and he has what it takes to make every Filipino proud to do what's good for our people and the nation.
We have a real chance. We have a real chance of keeping the momentum going, of being able to play in all of the other booster rockets that have taken years to prepare and now are all set to continue the growth and development that we're experiencing. There are Nobody is saying it's going to be easy. Nobody is saying that it has been easy. But if you look all around us at all of the first edition of Asian Tigers, what were the key elements for their success? Stable policy, continuity, until they got to where they were today. For the first time in generations, we have a chance to put the Philippines back where it ought to be, where it was in the time of the 50s and 60s. The Philippines, which was looked up upon as the center of growth, development, and modernity in Asia. This is why international organizations put the Asian Development Bank here, the Institute, the International Rice Research Institute here, the WHO in Asia here. We were looked up upon as the country that had progressed the most, that was most modern and modernizing, and that had the greatest potential. In 2016, we have the chance to reclaim that position. The Al-Matuid Edition 1 has fixed the structural reforms, has given us a platform from which to spring, and the Al-Matuid Edition 2 will take that leap into prosperity and development for our country.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.